Hey Aquarius, welcome to your financial success reading where we're going to take a look at your relationship with money and how to make it even better. So let's jump right on in and start by pulling a couple of oracle cards to see what energy is surrounding this reading for you guys. What energy is surrounding my Aquarius collective for their financial success reading? And we have two that came out from the first deck. And the first card that we have for you is journal. Keep a journal of your business journey. Write down all of your dreams, desires, and goals. Print a picture of the lifestyle you want and review it daily. And we also have higher. If you're feeling overwhelmed with a never-ending to-do list, outsource your mundane business tasks to a virtual assistant. Get the support. So let's pull from another deck and see what other messages Spirit has for my Aquarius collective. What other energies are surrounding my Aquariuses? Okay, that one came out quick. And we have Ayn Rand. Self-interest has mass appeal. Find like-minded individualists. Those who live in glass houses will not be told what they can and cannot throw. So there seems to be a little bit of a daydreamer energy that we have going around my Aquarius collective right now. And I'm smiling because it feels very light. It feels very happy. It feels like with the journal card that there is a need to sort of tap into law of attraction, law of assumption, maybe manifesting your goals in terms of your finances or what you want your career or business life to look like, sort of scripting that out, maybe using a vision board to reaffirm the things that you want in life, to really plant the seed in the back of your head about what it is that you want so that you can focus on it and build your actions around that. Sort of creating a wish list for the universe to let it know what it is that you want out of your life. And by higher, not saying that you need to go out and blow your money and, get this big team to help you sort of accomplish your things, but it really speaks to bringing in like-minded individuals, not necessarily as business partners or colleagues, but people who can help you affirm your dreams, people who are on the same sort of vibrational or energetic level that you are, so that you can sort of bounce off of each other's energy, right? Keeping those people around you who are not going to be naysayers or Debbie Downers and say, oh, that's absolutely ridiculous. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to have that? That doesn't make any sense. That's too much. I feel like everybody's encountered people like that from time to time. And it's like, oh my God, why are you so negative? Like, let me dream. Let me dream big. If you want small dreams, that's fine. That's good for you. We just got different paths that we want to follow. So I think that ties in with the Ayn Rand card, that says find like-minded individualists. So people that don't necessarily want to do the same things that you do or want to have the same things that you have, but have this undying belief and conviction that what it is they want, that they are going to be able to achieve. So maybe you want to have a $1 billion business. Maybe you want to be an entrepreneur, the CEO of your own company. Maybe somebody else really just wants a job where they make $80,000 a year. And you know what? Both of those things are fine because they're individual journeys. But the common thread between the two of them is that I want this and I believe that I can have it. So surround yourself with people like that because it's going to be way, way better for you. It's going to be way more affirming than surrounding yourself with people who just refuse to dream, who insist on thinking that they can't have good things in this world. So getting into some tarot and starting off by where you currently are in your financial journey, it feels like you're finding balance. I don't think that there's anything that feels particularly off, that you're struggling to sort of find your footing. I think that it's been a process, that it's been a flow where you're starting to get very clear on some tangible goals that you have in terms of your income, how you make money. It doesn't feel as though you're waffling back and forth. It actually rather feels like you have made up in your own mind what it is that you want, what you want your life to look like, what you want your money to be, all of that good stuff. And we also have the Page of Swords in reverse. And so I love this starting out for you, Aquarius, because my Page of Swords is usually my watcher card. It's someone who kind of sits on the sidelines and they are observing everything around them. They're getting as much information as they possibly can, not a whole lot of movement. And so what I feel for you guys is that with this decision that's sort of being made, that you are now ready to take action. You are ready to, you've gotten all of the information that you needed. You've done your studies. You've kind of figured out in your head what you need to do to get to your goals. And now you're ready to act on it, which is a beautiful energy. Like you're coming in this pretty strong, like, all right, you know what? Let's do this. So looking at any financial stress that's around you right now, we have death. So I think the only thing, and I don't think that this is a particularly big thing for you, is that you understand that taking this new path is going to be a pretty big change from how you've been operating. And I think to a certain extent, it's going to also change the people around you and the way that you interact with them. So I think that's the only little bit that is, creating a little bit of angst in your life, that maybe you have to let go of some people that have been around for quite some time. But you know that it's a necessary decision with the Two of Swords in reverse. So this is one of my decision cards, but having it in reverse really feels like you're not stuck. And so I think that you understand that making this choice is going to fundamentally change the people around you and the way that you deal with them. And while it may be a little bit sad, you are looking at the bigger picture and understand that this change is going to be absolutely necessary for you to get to where it is that you want to be from a financial and a life perspective. So how can you sort of relieve yourself of, this little bit of stress that you're feeling? We have the Six of Cups. So this is a card about reminiscing. This is looking back into the past and embracing sort of this childlike energy and innocence that you once had before, where life was full of possibilities. And so I feel like you understanding that there's going to be a little bit of a give and take that comes with this new path, with making this choice. It's going to bring you back to a place where you're excited about starting this new journey. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to keep that in mind. And you don't necessarily have to forget about the people that were in your life before or what role they played up until this point. But with the Eight of Cups clarifying, they're also saying that it's time to walk away and move towards something else. So here we have, under this moonlight, we have this person who has their little walking stick in their hand. They're leaving these 8 cups behind, but they're walking towards something else. They got their little red cloak of victory on and they are moving. So it's almost as if Spirit is saying, keep the end game in mind. Like you can have fond memories, you can keep in touch and all of that good stuff, but you're going to have to shift the way that you interact with these people. So, keep the old memories. That's fine. But now it's time to make some new ones. It's time for you to be excited about this journey. Now, something that you need to learn about money and your path forward, we have Justice that came out. So justice is really about finding fairness. It's about making, a final informed decision. So I think that ultimately in this process, you are going to have to do what's right for you. If other people's feelings get hurt, if they feel left out, that's unfortunate. But if they aren't aligned with where you are mentally, emotionally, spiritually, as you try and improve your own life, that's not something that you can do anything about. You're not going to be able to change that. So on your path to financial success and abundance, you're going to always have to make sure that you are taken care of. And we have the high priestess to clarify that. Trust yourself. The high priestess is the one who knows. So she, is sort of the arbiter of everything that is good for her. She follows her intuition. She trusts herself implicitly. So, on this journey, that's something that you're going to have to become much more comfortable with embracing, is trusting yourself, trusting the process, and quite frankly, always putting yourself first. Now, something that you can change about the way that you're, sort of handling this situation right now. Honestly, I don't think that there's a whole lot to change other than the people who come with you on this journey. And so we have the card, the Hermit, that came out for you. Now, when it's upright, the Hermit is someone who is undergoing a solo journey. They had their little lantern to light the steps in front of them, but it's a very sort of isolated energy. And I feel like something that will change is that even though throughout this process of gaining clarity on what it is that you want for your own life, people start to fall away, but understand that there will be people who come in who are better aligned with your path, and there's no harm in embracing them. So the characters will change to reflect the path that you're on right now, which is absolutely not a bad thing. And we have that clarified by the Page of Wands. So I do think that you are going to start opening yourself up to new groups of people, potentially folks who will present you with opportunities to move forward, to make money in perhaps a different way, looking at other streams of income. There's very much a sense that even though you're walking away from some people, there will be a community around you that will start forming, that you will walk into the next chapter of your financial life with. So take heart, even if it feels a little bit lonely, even if there's a little bit of sadness for leaving behind the people that you know, at least in this area of your life. There's going to be new folks who come in for you. So, how you can create, sort of a better path for yourself, a better relationship with money. We have the Tower in reverse. And what I heard was just let it flow. It's okay. I don't feel as though there's any need for a big moment, to tell these folks, hey, you can't come with me on this journey. It almost feels as though it's going to happen a little bit organically as you start focusing on yourself. This is going to be a gradual build. I think that you're starting to lay the foundation now to move forward. And so you're going to be working pretty consistently towards your goals. So there's no need for any major shakeups right now. There's no need for, any sort of dramatic actions. It's going to be something that just happens, very smoothly, very steadily. And so I feel like Spirit is saying, yeah, there's no need to rock the boat here. Just let things unfold as they will. And we also have the Star in reverse. So to clarify, so upright, the Star is really about temperance. It's about patience. It's about dreaming. It's about wishes being fulfilled. And so again, there's nothing that you need to do. Creating chaos or having major shakeups is very much going to impact your thought processes. I don't think that you want to put any stress on yourself when it feels like it's pretty minimal at this point. So no major shakeups, no big confrontations are necessary. You don't want anything to derail you from what it is that you've been working on. So just sort of keep that in mind as you move forward. And so something that is already abundant in your life, we have the Seven of Wands. This is my defense card. This is my fight card. But Aquarius, in the context of this reading, I don't think that you're battling with anybody. I think that you are working very hard to protect your decision and the path that you have chosen to put yourself on. And so I think that you can appreciate the fact that you are so strong in your convictions that you know that you are on the path that's right for you, that you're not going to let anybody derail you from your dreams. And we have that clarified by the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So even if right now you're not exactly where it is that you want to be from a financial perspective, and that can, bleed over into your career or, being an entrepreneur, starting a business, perhaps you're not rolling in the dough or, have exactly what you envision for yourself right now, but that's okay. Appreciate yourself and the fact that you are taking those steps, that you are taking this leap of faith and pursuing what it is that you truly want to do. So you've already created this vision for yourself. And in spite of the fact that you may have people around you who are not aligned with, what it is that you have in mind, you're still moving forward in spite of that. So that's something that you should be absolutely proud of. Now, let's pull another oracle card and see what other messages Spirit has for you. And we have the subject of money is really two subjects. The subject of money is really two subjects. 1, money, plenty of money, and 2, absence of money, not nearly enough money. Often people assume that that because they are speaking the words, I want more money, they are speaking positively about money. When you are feeling fear or discomfort as you speak, you are not speaking of the subject of money. You are speaking of the subject of not enough money. And the difference is very important because the first subject brings money and the second holds it away. So, again, this is really affirming yourself. This is making the decision that, I'm not where I want to be right now, but I'm on the path. It's going to happen. It's coming. And it feels like with this leap of faith that you're taking with the Fool card, this person is dancing in the sun. They don't have much that they're carrying with them right now, but they know that it will come. They are standing on the edge of this cliff and they are ready to take that leap because they believe in themselves and the universe that much. So make sure that when you think about bringing in money, when you think about this new path, that you think about it in a happy way. That it's not, oh my God, I need to do something to get more money, but more like, I need to do something to get more money. Like, this is going to be great. So keep that good energy going and stay on your path. The universe will be there to help you. So Aquarius, that's what I got for you. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.